Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames. And look who it is today. This is Little Red Riding Hood. And of course, we absolutely love her. And as she looks into the camera and freaks you out with her dullness, just know that you're totally in the right place. Okay, let's turn her around and see her hair, because we've got to play with her hair before we get started. Look at that. That's what happens when the wind blows, kind of like Marilyn Monroe. Look at this. Ah, ready? Let's do a curl together. Ah, how satisfying is that? Sorry, Little Red Riding Hood, she's ignoring me, so it's okay. But can we feel how good it feels to pull the curls? There we go. Now, I think maybe I should put her cape down before she gets really annoyed with me. Ooh, did you see that? That was kind of clever. Now, Little Red Riding Hood is here today with me to remind all twin flames. Oh, she's doing that reminding. Can you see her? She's reminding you. Please come out of your ego and bake a cake. Bake a cake? Are you sure? Oh, okay. Give apples to your divine masculine. Wow. Okay. You sure? Okay. Apparently she's sure. So anyway, today it's kind of like a concept video and a reading all at the same time. So it's a little bit of a different setup today. Do you think she's going to distract you if I leave her there? She's very distracting. Those eyelashes are actually very real. So maybe I'll just put her over there in case anyone's freaking out right now. Someone might have that doll thing where they get afraid of dolls. I'm not sure. So welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh. What do I want to say to you today? Okay. So I'm not sure exactly what title I'm going to give this, but I'm going to talk to all twin flames who have experienced separation first of all, and then I'm going to use the cards, and it's going to be a little bit of a mixed reading, all right? So it's like a mixed bag today, a mixed bag of healthy lollies, if there's such a thing. I'm not sure. All right, so what happens in the separation stages is really difficult for some, because I'm going to kind of give you two scenarios here. Just let me write this down. Okay, so some of you are in separation, like complete and utter separation. You haven't heard from them for like months or years. Okay. And then we've got people who are in semi-separation. We could also call that semi-union, okay? And this is in the physical 3D reality. I think Little Red Riding Hood is molting all over my table here. That's funny. Like a dog. She's molting. Anyway, so all right, so we've got separation and semi-separation. So, you know, they're in and out. There's that song. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. You know what I mean? Like it's wrong and it's right. It's left and it's right. It's, you know, and you want to go, ugh. Can you do that sound 3 times? Ugh. All right, try that and see how you go. So, okay, so I've written it down just in case you didn't understand my blubbering. Separation. I can't even say separation now. Little Red Riding Hood staring at me. Hang on, I'll turn her around and then I'll make sense. She's just got those spooky eyes that seem to, I don't know what they do, but We've got separation. You haven't heard for months or years from your twin flame. And then we've got semi-separation, in and out. We could also call that semi-union because, you know, you're half in separation, you're half in union, you know. But sometimes people just go to work and things, right? You know, so it's semi-separation. Okay. So, when you do come into a 3D communication with your twin flame, this might be by text or by phone or in person, right? It's kind of like no matter what they've done to piss you off, whatever they did to piss you off, however they triggered your ego, maybe in some kind of way, whilst you're in separation, kind of all falls away. So it's like in the dating world, right? Soulmate stuff. Let's just go there for a second. In the dating world, if someone was to come in and out with communication and not really kind of be there, you'd kind of end up going, look, this is what I want, buddy. And if you're not coming back in, sayonara, see you later, ciao, you know, all those different ways of saying goodbye. Because, you know, you want the 3D communication in general. For most twin flames, they want the 3D communication to happen. Because usually, whoever's waiting around a little bit more than the other has a language, a love language of time being spent. Okay? So, we all like... Usually it's the divine feminine, but take it how it resonates for you. Whoever's in the divine feminine energy wants to have time spent with them because they see that as being their love language, the thing that they need. Generally speaking too, they also want intimacy. And intimacy can mean a lot of things. Intimacy can mean, you know, holding hands, making love, kissing, petting. Is that a word? Do people use that anymore? All right. So if I used, who will I use today? Donkey. We haven't seen Donkey for a little minutes, have we? All right. So if Donkey was the divine feminine, I was the divine masculine, and I said, hey, haven't seen you for a month. Hey. And Donkey's like, do I even want to talk to this mongrel? Right. Obviously a little bit in ego, but that's okay. And I go, you're so beautiful. You're so wonderful. I missed you so much. And I was working and I was so hard. And then he kind of gets all excited, doesn't he? Look. Oh, his jaw is nearly moving on its own. So then as the divine masculine, I kind of pep the divine feminine up again. And then as soon as we've had that 3D communication, he's kind of loving on me again, right? So this is kind of what happens with the divine feminine. She goes, you know, she kind of looks like Little Red Riding Hood in separation. She's like, yeah, whatever. I'm just going to get on with my own life. I'll just be baking for grandma. And if he decides to show up, well, I might even ignore him. And yet as soon as she gets the text or the call, she's like on it, you know, on it like Donkey Kong. And then, so it's as if as soon as you see their face, you can't help but love them. As soon as you see that text, you can't help but love them. You know, even if they've got the most stupid excuse ever, like, well, I was actually feeding the monkeys in Guatemala, and then whilst there, my mother rang me and asked if I could bring home all these t-shirts for the family. And so it took me ages to find, you know, all the different colors and sizes that they wanted. And so that's why I haven't been back, right? So it kind of doesn't matter how many excuses. Look at her face. How many excuses the divine masculine seems to make. The divine feminine kind of looks like this in the separation and then goes, oh my God, he's texting me. And she, you know, even if she's in the bath or the shower, she'll, I don't know, she'll throw everything up in the air and drop everything for him. Now, as I say, in a normal soulmate relationship, you would have done this. And if you don't know what that means, I don't know, can you Google that? I'm not sure if you can, but you could try. In a normal soulmate relationship, if someone wasn't coming in and communicating, and if there was so much separation, you'd just go, well, they're just not interested. They're not into me, are they? Right? So what I want to say is that, and this is going to trigger some divine feminine, so bear with me. Maybe I need Donkey to bite my finger as I say it. Ready? Get ready to be triggered, divine feminine. Your divine masculine separation is because of you. Okay? Unless you're in separation because of a locality difference or a money difference or something like that. But if they went away and didn't come back, it's because of you and what you're doing energetically. Okay? So that's a kind of a bitter pill to swallow, isn't it? A bitter pill to swallow. Let's just have a look at Little Red Riding Hood once again, and she can give us that sarcastic look that you all want to give me right now. It's like, Nat, we didn't want to hear that. So, for those of you who don't know whether you're in a twin flame thing or not, you usually do, but if you don't know and you're dealing with a soulmate, it's going to be completely different rules. But for those of you who know you're in a twin flame, on the twin flame journey, and your dude or your chick isn't coming in, right? It's because of you. So what I'm here to tell you, and I'm going to use the cards because the cards will prove that I'm right. I'm waiting for the tomatoes to be thrown at the screen. Don't shoot the messenger, is that right? Don't shoot the messenger. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I'm just explaining to you something today. Alright, so let me explain through the cards. I want you to see that I'm shuffling and that the cards are going to magically show you what is going on, okay? Are we ready? We're nearly ready. There we go. We're ready. I'm going to do 2 decks just to prove to you that it's the universe is coming through me right now to tell you this message. If you clicked on this message today, it's for you. It's meant for you. Woo! It's timeless. Okay, I'm going to use this for divine feminine and this for divine masculine. Divine feminine, you're not quite ready. I'm going to show you some scenarios and I'm going to prove to you that it's you, okay? Gee, I hope the cards come good for me. We'll see what happens. Whoop, and we're ready. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready to be entertained by the tarot? I love the tarot. It always gives me the right answers. Right, so on this side, we have the divine feminine. Here she is. She's like, no matter what I do, I cannot manifest my twin flame. And then when I do, or if I do, he comes in for a minute and he goes away, right? And Here comes the Tower from the Divine Masculine going, I can feel your shitty energy. Right? Remember, you're the same soul in different bodies. Okay? So imagine that you were, just for a moment, imagine you were Siamese twins, okay? And they somehow separated you at birth, and off you go, and you live in London, and off he goes, and he's, of course, in Guatemala with those monkeys, remember? You still have the same soul, right? So as your mind filters in to the essence of your soul, and you say, my divine masculine is ... whatever that is, guess what happens over here for the divine masculine? You know, in the past, you manifested, my divine masculine never comes in. So guess what? Your divine masculine over here goes, when he comes back, he says, oh, there's been so much drama, you'd never believe it. I couldn't come in. Right? My divine masculine never comes in. I couldn't come in because I was in Guatemala feeding the monkeys. I was flying in my private helicopter over Ayers Rock, right? You know what I mean? So let's do it again. Let's prove it. We're going to prove it today. When Divine Feminine focuses on herself in the physical and in the spiritual realms, notice how the wands are pointing up to the spiritual realms. Divine Masculine comes out of hiding, doesn't he? He doesn't hold on to all of his work and his stuff and his grandma's, auntie's, I don't know, bar mitzvah, whatever he's going to. He comes out of hiding, doesn't he? All of a sudden he says, hey, and Divine Feminine goes, shit, I've got that treatment in my hair, and my hands are wet when the phone rings or when the text message comes in. Let's do it again. Divine Feminine loves herself, goes within, meditation, perhaps even prayer. Divine Masculine goes, something's missing in my life. I wonder what it is. As she does this, he goes into that contemplation mode. Ooh, hang on a minute. I've got the car, I've got the clothes, I've got the shoes, I've got the toys. Boys' toys, though. I doubt he's got Little Red Riding Hood in his attic. If he does, good on him. Right? Let's do it again. We're gonna be magical today. As Divine Feminine taps in intuitively to her own soul, to her own essence, and be's real with herself, right? Starts understanding that she's sovereign being. What a surprise! Hello? Is anybody there? Right? Ready? That Lionel Richie song. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Right? Here he comes. Perhaps holding his penis in his hand, ready and waiting. All because Divine Feminine realized that she was a sovereign being. Notice how she's holding the penis and he's holding the penis. Take gender how it resonates, but they're both holding penises. Alright. Gee, we learn a lot on this channel. I'm waiting for the dick pic card to come up, but it's not here yet. The 8 of Wands. Now, if Divine Feminine goes in this, He hurt me. He's never coming in. My mind is all over the place. I'm exhausted from the journey. Right? Divine Masculine has this kind of, maybe something's intuitively going on with her. Maybe she's judging me right now. Maybe I shouldn't come in. So he has this big long think after having a shower, being naked. Has this big long think. What should I do? And this pause can go on for a really long time. And of course, the separation here, this would be the dark night of the soul. But usually while Divine Feminine is going through a dark night of the soul, the Divine Masculine is kind of having some kind of epiphany or understanding that, I don't know, I don't feel guided to communicate with her right now. There's just something off about her energy, perhaps. Okay. Now, when Divine Feminine goes into the physical world and starts doing this, I'm making the money, I'm being creative, I'm in my masculine energy, I love the cards. Divine Masculine will close off his heart chakra because the Divine Feminine is being far too masculine. Remember, we want to balance those energies out. So it's great in your career if you go to work and you're motivated and you're, chasing the dream that you want to chase. But when you're not at work, if you're the Divine Feminine, you need to come back in and pour yourself that essence, that cup of love that brings you into that nurturing, beautiful energy. Okay? Because it's a real turn off energetically when the Divine Feminine is being masculine. That kind of pushes him away. That's like the same scenario where, I'm giving the apple to the donkey. Have my cup of love right now. It's like a forceful energy. It's a pushing energy. It's a masculine energy. And of course, the masculine energy is what you want your masculine to do. You want him to be chasing you. So as you're chasing your dreams and your desires with work, you can actually increase your masculine energy here. And that can that's fine at work, but you don't want to be doing that in the twin flame journey because it'll cause the other one to go, whoa, that's too much. Okay, let's do one more. When the Divine Feminine is being charitable, okay, so giving herself in the 3D, maybe she gives to charity, maybe she gives in a spiritual way, maybe she has a mission. It actually brings the Divine Masculine closer energetically. He's da-dum with his sphinxes. Okay. That's actually a real turn on to him. Is the fact that she's loving and nurturing to others. That's a beautiful thing. So, twin flames don't have to have a mission. Twin flames don't have to do any spiritual anything if they don't want to. But if they do, boy oh boy, will it bring your Divine Masculine in, and in a hurry. Okay. Should we do one more for luck? I think we should. Wow. When Divine Feminine balances out her own masculine feminine energies within, she becomes whole and heals herself and her divine masculine. And how does he show up? Wow. He might say something like, you are my world. You are my everything. I don't know why I'm so crazy about you. I want to marry you. Now, if you're in a soulmate relationship, you might be looking like this. But if your divine masculine says that to you, that's a really good indication that you've come into union with yourself. And if you don't know how to do that, this is when Little Red Riding Hood and I stare you in the eye and say, why haven't you done the course yet? Why haven't you done the Ascension, aka Twin Flame package? Look at those lips. She's very serious. Okay, so after you've done the Ascension package, the next step is to do my manifesting course. That will attract, if you're in separation from your twin flame, if they're not coming in, or if they're coming in and out, in and out, in and out, and it's driving you crackers, like literally driving you crackers, then you can do my manifesting course and watch them come in as if you've got a magic wand. I have a little magic wand here, but it's Alakazam Kaboo. There you go. If you're guided to do my courses, my packages, please let me know. I have payment arrangements available. I have twin flames coming into union, left, right, and center. I won't tell you that I'm the best twin flame coach ever in the world. I'll let you work that out for yourself when you do my courses. We have lots of twin flames coming into union, having epiphanies, you know, people who've been blocked for years and years and years. All of a sudden, their twin flames coming back and contacting them and saying, I want to be your friend again. I miss you, you know, and some are also coming into union, getting married and things, which is so exciting. So exciting. So, for those of you who donate to my channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. I help poor people, I help homeless people, and I also give away free content on my channel quite often. Many of you who watch me have been given free readings, have been given my Ascension package, and other things as well. All right, so I love you all so much. Before I go, let's get a love message from your divine masculine soul. Woo. It's because Little Red Riding Hood's looking at me. Let me turn her around. There we go. Ooh, she's got some energy in her. I tell you what. I tell ya. I hope you're having a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And if you need me, always reach out. If you don't know what you need, you can still say hi via email. I love hearing from all of you. Let's see what's going to happen. Ooh, there's one. One just flipped out. I'm going to let 4 flip out so we can see what he wants to say. Oh, okay. He wants 5 and the bottom of the deck. Okay, Mr. Divine Masculine. We'll let him get away with this, won't we? Whoa. Okay. When you come into union with yourself, this is what happens. You drive your divine masculine crazy. He can't stop thinking about you because you'll be on his mind 24 hours a day, non-stop. Now, hopefully you're doing this. I'm currently working on becoming the best version of myself. What a beautiful thing to do. You mean more to me than you know. The next one is, oh, we've got 2 stuck together here. Do you even realize how amazing you are to me? Some of them are having a difficult time and say, I'm a big mess and that's the last thing you need right now. Which means, Divine Feminine, you need to step up with what you're doing if that's what's going on with your twin flame. Okay. what you do energetically causes them to do things too. Okay? So just know that. The last two are happy. I get butterflies every time my eyes lock with yours. Of course they do, because you are them and they are you. I can't wait for the day we will start living our life together. Wow. So these are the soul messages from your divine masculine. We want to say goodbye now. And thank you for being here. Little Red Riding Hood has her eyes on you. So make sure you're looking after you, because she's watching you. She'll be in your living room later on today. Donkey loves you all. He's really excited that you joined us again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video if you feel guided. And don't forget to contact me if you are in need of a reading or a package of any kind. And don't forget, now I've got the health packages. If there's something wrong with you and you'd like to do one of my health protocols, gee, that's a hard word to say, they are in the description box below as well. All right? So I'll see you real soon, everyone. Thank you for being here. As always, mwah, I'm sending you so much love. And don't forget to stay in your joy, because your divine masculine, he loves you very much. If he's not showing up in the 3D the way you want him to, it's because of something that you're doing. So if you don't know what that is, contact me and we'll get you started on my packages. And then you can finally, once and for all, go, oh my God, I finally get this. I know what's going on now. Alrighty? Whew. Alrighty. Bye, everyone. We love you very much. Mwah. Bye.